guys? My name's Ryan Yoshida from Long Beach, California. I just wrapped up my GMI cohort back here in at the end of March. Great experience. I first heard of GMI through an Instagram post actually, and decided to dig in a little bit more to see if it was for me. Quickly found that it sounded like a perfect program for me. Do you want fretboard fluency and all that? Yes, always, So always trying to get better, and so I decided to at least take part in the interview process. Got accepted. It was an honor, honestly. It was great, and learned a lot, and so since the beginning, I've played guitar for the past like 7 years or so. Always been pretty involved in music, but really never got a grasp on the intricacies of playing guitar, right? Like one of my goals when they asked me at first was to be able to play with other musicians. Definitely gained a better understanding on how to do so through the program. They give you really set material through the app, which is great. It's very concise. It gives you a dedicated daily plan, which is awesome. Also a link to a mentor, and my mentor was Nicholas Vinaglou. He was amazing through the whole process, really answered any questions. You can send live videos of yourself to get feedback on if you're going in the right direction or not. And then also, off the side, you have like a 30-minute interview, or a 30-minute lesson every week to follow up as well, and touch on any other parts of your guitar playing that you would like to get better at or improve through the mentorship that Nick gave me. And honestly, it's invaluable. It seriously allowed me to really progress through the past 3 months, and I'm still working on the material. There's a lot of it. It's very tedious and technical, but honestly, you just kind of grind through it, get better, and just have this growth mindset around improving yourself daily, right? I can't speak more highly of the program. Thank you, GMI, for everyone that put this together, because it's had a huge impact on my guitar playing and how I approach the instrument, and just it's not a scary thing anymore per se. Like, I can share this with friends and family. And if you're thinking about signing up, I encourage you to give it some thought. It is an investment. You got to ask yourself some serious questions, like, are you really to get get pretty uncomfortable for the next 3 months, to where you're going to be humbled pretty quickly, whether or not you're willing to grind through it. And if that answer is yes, which for most people I would assume, everyone's looking to get better, right? If that answer is yes, this is definitely a place for you, and a program that I highly recommend. I came in really, even though I played for a while, really not being excellent at it by any means, and really have grown in that confidence level of playing and just overall understanding and involvement with the instrument. So a lot of great things that you get the mentorship, you get the daily practice plans, which are amazing, because that's half the battle sometimes. It's just knowing where to start and what to do, right? Also on Wednesdays, you get the question and answer time with peers, which is really cool too, to see where everybody's at in the program, and it's kind of a good community of people that are dedicated just as much as you are and looking to improve themselves as well. So if you want to get down with the good, bad, and the ugly here, I will share some of the gritty aspects of it. Is it a lot of material? Yes, it is a ton of material. So when they say this is an intensive program, it's intense. Like, there's a lot of information to be covered in just 3 months, and honestly, in my personal opinion, it's impossible to cover that amount of material in 3 months. So it's really great to have this prolonged viewpoint of practicing and learning, right? So like I mentioned before, having that growth mindset with the instrument, it's never ending. And I think any musician would agree with this, or maybe anybody in life in general, right? Like, you're just never at that point. If you've been to that pinnacle point that you want, I think you have to find a new goal, because I think you're always chasing this idea of this pinnacle level of playing, or whatever it might be. Yes, it's an intense program. There is a lot of information, but the material is very well digestible in the amount that they give it to you in their daily practice plans that they have in the app. I want to, be real with you, but I don't want to scare you too much, because it's nothing to be scared of. It's just something to be prepared for, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is, like, yes, there is a lot of intense information, but they break it down very nicely to a daily practice plan for you. And at times it does get gritty. Sometimes, like, you know, they want you practicing, you know, 2 to 4 hours a day, which I think is great. Sometimes that information to practice for that long of periods is just mentally exhausting, right? So take it at your own pace, digest the information, understand, try and make sure that you're getting better in the process, that you're not just listening to the material or like playing through it, that you're really digesting it and growing from this experience, because it is an investment. And you know, you want to keep that in mind as well. I guess that touches on the next part. Like, it's a financial investment. You know, is it cheap? No. But is it worth it? In my opinion, it was worth every penny of it, because the amount of confidence, the daily discipline I got from this, and just overall understanding with the instrument, and the relationship I built with my mentor too, you know, was great in helping me in this path, this journey. Again, it does get pretty gritty. There's gonna be days where you're like playing through these exercises and you're like, I am never gonna get this. I just want to encourage you, like, it might have taken me a week or two to get some of the material down, but I got it, and I'm still getting it. I'm not perfect at it, but, you know, improving at it constantly. You know, I think it's just a humbling experience more than anything. And you take that, the grittiness of the subject material, with the understanding that you're looking to get better and grow here. I think that's, you know, the overall goal. Again, if that's something that you're willing to do and put that time and investment in, then yeah, 100%, this is for you. Don't even second guess it. Take the dive, trust in you know, yourself, and get down to it, because it's the only way to do it, right? Take the dive, get involved, get uncomfortable, get better. Anyways, thank you again, everybody at GMI. Really appreciate it. Can't speak more highly about this. You guys have a good one. Thank you.